Blissey is known for very few things in the competitive Pokemon space. Alongside having the highest HP stat in the whole franchise, along with some incredible SPDEF, Blissey's whole gimmick is to be a specially defensive powerhouse and a great utility Pokemon. But everyone uses Calm Mind defensively to further wall those special attackers. What if I use it offensively? Alongside its fantastic coverage moves that it learns, Blissey can be a big offensive threat to the meta. So I'm going to head into Battle Stadium and try out offensive Blissey and see just how well it combats the meta.
Oh dude, another Side-to-Rain team. Espathra's really annoying, but we do dude, we threaten his whole team with Blissey. Apart from Incineroar, that guy we don't threaten. But I'm thinking Bax is incredible. I'm gonna bring Ninetales. Do I need Ninetales? I definitely need Bax. I'm just thinking whether it's worth me bringing Ninetales when he has his own. I think what I'm gonna do here is go Blissey. Definitely lead Blissey because it's really good into Tails or Indeedee or Espathra, which are all the most regular leads. Sturdy Arch is really solid. And then I think Bax. And just hope that he brings his own Ninetales. Of course, Aurora Veil is going to be a little bit tricky to deal with. If he leads Ninetales, he's threatening Encore, which means I can't really set up the Calm Minds with Blissey. But we can stall out the Snow and stall out the Veil, which is really handy. Just because Blissey's so big, basically. So let's see. Who do they end up leading? Was it Indeedee or Blissey? That's Indeedee, right? No, that's Espathra. I mean, that's perfect. We absolutely own Espathra. It could be Protect, it could be Lumina Crush. I don't think a Shadow Ball is enough to KO. We could get some really nice damage off on it. Do I Calm Mind? It could go hard Incineroar. If he goes hard Incineroar, what's my play? I go Bax or Arch if he goes hard Incineroar. I'm free to just Calm Mind, I think, in case he wants to Lumina Crush. Yeah. So we go to -1 SPDEF instead of -2. Because we just set up the Calm Mind. So Blissey... Ah, dude, Espathra's just so annoying, isn't it? But if we can just deal with it, essentially, that's really good. And we can see we take nothing from the Lumina Crush at -1. And because Blissey is so naturally tanky, we should live the next two, like, even with the drops if we just start attacking this thing. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I just fire for Shadow Ball here. That's fine. So we're going to be at -3 SPDEF, which means we're going to take a lot from the next Lumina Crush, like a lot. But hopefully Shadow Ball can 2-hit KO. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's great. That's great from Blissey. We're going to get some lefties recovery too. Now, again, the next Lumina Crash is going to suck. He could be Terra Blast fighting too. I'd actually implore him to use the Terra here, because then we're really free for the late game. He actually just hard withdraws, interestingly. Who does he go into here on a +1 Shadow Ball? Did he have... Oh, he had Indeedee, right? Oh, he had Sneasler. Okay, sure. Now, if I was crazy... Oh, why did that do nothing? I think... Do I sack Blissey here? Is that AV Sneasler? That surely not. That doesn't make sense. Especially on a Psychic Terrain team. Maybe he's bluffing. But all my mons are weak to close combat. Blissey unfortunately can't. I think I just have to sack Blissey, which is a shame. He hard withdraws. Maybe he was trying to bait something. Huh. Maybe with the SPDEF drop. He goes back into Espathra and sacks it, which is great. We're getting so much value out of this Blissey right now. He must have Indeedee as his third, and it's Psychic Seed Sneasler, but we've got a Sturdy Archaladon in the back, so I'm not concerned. Like, I'm not concerned at all. If he wants to go Indeedee here, I think even at -3 SPDEF we might live. Expanding Force, unless it's Specs. So third comes in, it is Indeedee. I think I have to click Ice Beam here. We're probably going to die to the Expanding Force. That's absolutely fine with me, though. I just click Ice Beam here. We're at -3 SPDEF. If this is... Dude, I get it, because you want the Unburden. But Blissey is just putting in so much work right now. Like, he's doing way too much pivoting. I know he gets the, Oh, it's not even Unburden. Dude, that was not Unburden. And we get the freeze! Blissey! This isn't Serene Grace, I don't think. Am I running Serene Grace? Wait. Oh, it's... Citrus Berry Sneasler. This is a very bulky Sneasler. So it's Unburden boosted now. But we just froze him. Oh, we're not Serene Grace, are we? I do have to double check. We are Serene Grace. Nice. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. I mean, I just keep Ice Beaming in case he wants to double back into Indeedee. He doesn't. He does stay in with the Sneasler. And he's going to eat yet another Ice Beam. Dude, Blissey is actually owning this guy. I think in this case, I'm free to click Shadow Ball. I could Terra Ghost right now. In case he thaws and CCs, but he's probably... is that throw? I don't know if I don't need the Terror on any of the guys in the back. I'm going to do it. It's Blissey's... This is the Blissey video. Of course we're going to Terror the Blissey and throw the battle. Of course, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to Terra Ghost, get that extra stab on the Shadow Ball. Be immune to close combat if he does manage to thaw from the ice. Come on, Blissey. Let's go. Let's go, Bliss. So he's still going to be frozen. I can't believe it, dude. Serene Grace Blissey. He did way too much pivoting. He just needed to attack what was in front. He had the chance to KO us. And now we're firing off a big Shadow Ball here, which is just not enough to KO. I am going to Ice Beam in case he wants to go Indeedee here. But I think the battle's won, dude. We've got Sturdy Arch in the back. He's still frozen. Man, Blissey is putting in crazy work. And you know what's crazy? Is that I kind of want to keep our Blissey alive to deal with Indeedee. I don't need to, but I could get Blissey all 3 KOs. It could throw the video, because if I do some pivoting and I think I can sack backs here. No, it's dumb, it's dumb, it's dumb. I'm just going to fire off an Ice Beam here. The battle was cancelled. Offensive lead Blissey, ladies and gents. Because these, like, Lumina Crash, Espathra, Indeedee players, they always are going to lead that special mon, especially when I have Glamora, because it threatens a Glamora lead, you know? It doesn't get those T-spikes up and it just one-shots it. So bringing in something like Blissey is really nice for that, and actually won us the battle. Oh, this is a really weird team. Pyro? Florgress? Glim? I'm seeing every Pokemon on his team gets owned by Blissey, apart from Medicham. Which is not a sentence I thought I was going to say. Terra Ghost Blissey actually 6-0s. We have Ice Beam for Chomp. Glim can't touch us. With Serene Grace, I think I bring Blissey lead. I bring Gold for Medicham and Bax. Because again, Bax is really good into his team as well. Yeah. Really weird selection of Pokemon though, dude. Florgress and Medicham are really off meta. And Pyro too. I actually don't know what that Pokemon does at all. I genuinely don't know what that Pokemon does. So hopefully he leads a special attacker. Lively. Florgress, perfect. This thing could be Trick. But Blissey beats it if it isn't Trick. I'm going to Calm Mind. I don't think it's Trick. But that's good. That's actually good. That's actually good. Because we can go Goldengo and threaten this now. It can't touch Goldengo. Goldengo walls it for life. Man. Why do I say things though? Like, why do I actually say things? We are locked in now. We've got to go hard gold. Dude, what? Oh my god. Why do I talk? Like, why do I actually talk? Shiny Florgress is really cool. So there is that. Gold comes in. He's going to Calm Mind, I imagine. It's only running Moonblast, and I don't know the second move. It could be Mystical Fire or Terra Blast Fire. I'm going to plot up here. Yeah, I have to just plot up here, unfortunately. I'm so annoyed. I'm just making such bad plays at the moment. I literally acknowledged that it could be Trick and didn't do anything about it. But, oh, he hard switches, interestingly. The Arrogant. Who's this? Pyro. Okay. Pyro actually walls Goldengo, which is pretty cool. Do I just fire off a +2 make it rain? Or do I sack Bliss? We have Specs Blissey, actually. No, I need to keep HP on Gold because it beats Florgress. I have to go Bax, which is crazy, and just hope that he clicks a Fire-type move and gives us a +1. But I think this thing's faster than Bax. We do get a Thermal Exchange boost. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. We do get the Thermal Exchange. Yeah, this thing's actually faster than Bax. Hyper Voice could KO us. Actually, I don't think it does. I'm going to Earthquake. We're at +1. Bax needs to live whatever he clicks next, which it should, I think. We only took 91 from that Flamethrower, which means unless he... Oh, we're faster, actually. And we fire off a big +1 Earthquake here. And we take it out. Okay. Thank God Baxcalibur's there to save the day. That could have been very bad. But I was not expecting to be faster. Maybe because it's his Goldengo counter. Like, it was not, like, speed invested. It was, like, max HP, max Spadef or something. But a big Earthquake there. And we're at +1 attack. So if Florgress comes in... I think I Terra Ground and Icicle Spear. The Daydreamer. This guy's a shiny Mark Hunter. You have to respect it. Chomp comes in. I mean, he has to Terra, right? We have Specs Blissey with Ice Beam. Do I sack Bax and try and force a Terra? I could Terra Ground and just hope we live. An Icicle Spear, maybe? He's going to Terra first. It's probably going to be Terra Fire. Or Terra Fairy? Terra Steel. Okay. Oh, I should have Earthquake, dude. I knew... Like, why would you bring in the Mon that's quad resistant to Ice and not Terra? That's completely a misplay on my part. Now, Air Balloon Goldango does actually do a really good job of walling it. It's just if we're going to be able to do enough damage back. He could also, like, miss a scale shot here or, like, not have clicked Earthquake. He could have went Sword Stance. No, he clicked Earthquake. We should die. Oh, we live. Okay, that's really good because we can get some Ice Shard chip as well. Oh, that is very... Okay. Is it max HP, max speed? I don't know, but that... Maybe, because we lived the Earthquake. That's 5 hits, not even taking it down to half. I'm going to... It's leftovers, okay. Yeah, this thing's probably max HP, max speed. I'm gonna Ice Shard just for some additional chip. I have to, right? Yeah, I have to Ice Shard. Just get some additional chip on this thing. Bring it down to half. And Bax goes down. Okay. Now, we are Air Balloon Goldango, remember. We are Air Balloon. So, I don't think a Shadow Ball is going to KO because we're not that special attack invested. It's tough to say. I think my play here is actually sacking Blissey because we can try and live an Earthquake and Serene Grace special defense drop. I think that's actually our play. So he Sword Stances, unfortunately. That's fine. We've got Air Balloon Goldango. So Scale Shot isn't going to... We just need a Spadef drop here. Of course, we're Specs Blissey, which is very funny. Spadef drop. Ah, dude, with Serene Grace, that would have been our chance. That would have been our chance. Dude, this is a really weird Garchomp set, though. Very weird Garchomp set. Iron Head. So he's got Iron Head, Earthquake. I imagine Scale Shot. Oh my god, Blissey lived. Wait, what? Because he's not attack invested, Blissey lived comfortably. And do massive damage. No Spadef drop again. That's 2 60% misses. But that is in Goldango range now. And Goldango should beat Flogras 1v1. Blissey has put in insane work in helping take down this Chomp. That's really, really good. Okay. Because now this is in Shadow Ball range from Goldango, I think. Yeah, it should be. Goldango's got 133 base special attack and we're a bit invested. Of course, we are on that Air Balloon, so we can't click Earthquake. We just have to Shadow Ball this and hope that it's enough to KO. Hopefully he didn't read that text that just popped on the screen. And we Shadow Ball. And then we should be able to beat Flogras, I think. Especially with no Terra available. He Iron Heads. He has to go for the flinch. Air Balloon popped. Nice, let's go. Gold breaks through. And Gold should be able to deal with Flogras again. I can nasty plot in front of it. I know it's very specially bulky. I'll run a calc real quick. But, Florges. I thought it was Flogras. My fault. My fault. My bad. So, yeah, this thing has 154 base Spadef. But it also... it actually has good special attack as well. This one's kind of nice. The battle was cancelled, though. It has no way of touching Goldango. Blissey's natural bulk is so good that it lived a +2 Iron Head from Chomp, which is incredible. It gave us 2 Shadow Balls into Garchomp, which really helped Goldango, because I'm not very special attack invested. Goldango probably would have got KO'd, and we wouldn't have got that second Shadow Ball off. So a fantastic battle 2. Let's go into the third and final one. Okay. This is weird, because normally on Psychic Terrain, it's indeed male. Obviously, it's going to be Psychic Terrain with Sneasler. But luckily for me, I do have Goldango and our Chaladon. Goldango naturally will Sneasler unless of course it's running Night Slash or Shadow Claw. Blissey doesn't really do a whole lot for me. It's great if he does decide to lead Indeedee, or if he wants to lead Braviary too, because that is a sheer force special attacker, I think. I kind of want to lead Glim because obviously by leading Glim, he's incentivized to bring a special type to not set up T-Spikes. But although with that said, he does of course have Sneasler. So I'm thinking I can just lead our Chaladon, to be honest. I think Blissey can be really good. Again, this is the offensive Blissey. So if he's got Braviary or Indeedee, I think Braviary greatly benefits from having the terrain up. Blissey comes in and just walls it. We start Calm Minding in front of it. We really don't take too much. And then we can start firing off Shadow Balls, which are going to be really good into this guy's team. And then who do I want as my third? Again, Goldango is great if he does decide to go Sneasler. With Terra Ground on backs, which could be okay. Actually, no, because then I think it has to be Goldango, unfortunately. But yeah, pretty cool team, though. I did not expect to see, like, the Avalugg. That's a really off-meta pick. Same with Indeedee, which is slower out of the two as well. So it's really bizarre, their team choices, but I do think Blissey can put in work this battle. Let's go. Who did they decide to lead? Was it a special attacker? It was actually Avalugg. Okay. So I led our Chaladon, of course. This thing, I'm sturdy. This thing, I forget. I think this thing's specially bulky, but Flash Cannon is quad effective. since it's Ice Rock, right? So I'm just going to fire up a Flash Cannon here and take it down to its sturdy. That's great. So this might do some weird... Oh, he just went Rocks, okay. Huh, I mean, we've still got our sturdy up. Unless this thing's Custap Berry, we've still got our sturdy up. And we do not care about the rocks going up. Again, we've gone with Goldango and Blissey. Neither of them care too much about Stealth Rock. Do I fire off the Electro Shot now, or do I save it for Corviknight? I think I'm going to save it just in case he does have Corviknight. So it was indeed Custap Berry. Is it going to be Body Press? That's what I imagine, right? Oh, Ice Spear. Okay, that's really, like, risky in case I was Stamina. But I guess it scouts for him that I'm indeed not Stamina. It wasn't, of course, loaded dice. It only hits twice. And we take this thing out with a Flash Cannon. So I'm intrigued to see who he goes into next. I am very intrigued, but so far, a pretty good lead for us. We traded the rocks for some HP on Arch. It's not the end of the world. We're 3-2. Did they go for the Psychic Terrain Sneasler? It looks like they did. It looks like they did. I'm going to fire off an Electro Shot. I think I sort of have to. Stalling out the terrain on this would be really nice. I'd just like to get damage on it, though, for Blissey. It could run Encore. It could also be Sash Healing Wish for the Sneasler. But we are, of course, going to be faster. As I said, Indeedee Female is slower than Indeedee Male. But we're at +1 now with Electro Shot. We're going to fire off this Power Herb Electro Shot. Is it Sash Healing Wish? Oh, that barely did half. Okay. Trick Room. Oh, so it's not going to be Sneasler in the back. That's cool. And we have Blissey to deal with anything because it's pretty slow. It's base 55. We're not speed invested. I am curious who his mon in the back is. I'm just going to go for the Flash Cannon in case he wants to swap here. But I think our Chaladon has more than done its job. We've got so much value out of this thing. I think Flash Cannon should KO. At +1, it's Stab, of course. Electro Shot did that much. It's not Stab. It is 130 base power, though. Flash Cannon is only 80, I believe, or 90. So it could be a roll, but I think we're looking pretty good. They're also thinking a lot right now about what to go into. I think they've lost so much momentum. They just went for the Psychic. Okay. Hopefully this KOs us. No, of course not. We're our Chaladon. We are our Chaladon. So we take out the Indeedee here. I am very curious who his third is going to be. Of course, Trick Room is up, so it's probably going to be a slower mon. I really want to see a special attacker. Let's see. Who comes in? Yeah, Braviary, as we thought. So, I'm just going to Dark Pulse here, get my chip, and then Blissey comes in and beats this. Like, absolutely Blissey comes in and beats this. He should really set up, but our Chaladon's such a big threat. I feel like he just needs to KO it, right? Life Orb boosted moves in Psychic Terrain are going to be really nice for him. He is going to Terror too. Maybe just to really, like, solidify the KO. But with Blissey in the back, this game is wrapped. With a base, what, 255? Oh, he probably went Expanding Force here, right? Which is going to do a lot. Even Blissey isn't safe from that, but we of course have Shadow Ball to threaten this thing. I kind of want to just go Goldango to school out the terrain a little bit, but that could give this thing the opportunity to set up. I think I'm just going to go to Blissey and set up a Calm Mind, I think. I think that is the play. We could of course go Goldango, but this thing is lifeable. Big Blissey comes in, ready to tank anything. We're max special defense, max physical defense. Unfortunately, we're not HP invested, but we don't need the HP investment. I'm going to Calm Mind here. Just see if we're faster too. I want to get an idea of this thing's speed too, because I don't know it off the top of my head. But with Blissey coming in, it's a special attacker. It really can't touch us too much. And we have soft... Oh, it's mixed! Oh, but we live! And you know what? We're Terra Ghost. I'm going to Terra Ghost and Soft Boiled. I did not expect mixed Braviary, dude. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And it is, of course, faster than us with that Trick Room being up. I did not expect mixed Braviary, dude. That is very scary. We got the Calm Mind. We're going to get a round of leftovers. He should really click physical move again. It should be close combat. I am going to Terra Ghost and Soft Boiled up. Get all of that HP, or half of that HP back. I did not expect that. I did not even know this mon got that move, to be honest. But Goldango in the back too. We have Shadow Ball. We're not super special attack invested, but just in case Blissey goes down here, you know, it's good to scout for. So I am Terra Ghost for this reason, and it's just nice on a normal type mon. You know, you negate the fighting type weakness. You also are really good into Dragonite with E-Speed, especially with Ice Beam like I'm running on my Blissey. I think Shadow Ball and Ice Beam are the two moves to really threaten the meta. You could, of course, run Bolt Beam, but I just like running the Shadow Ball. Again, Goldango super prominent. It's nice to be able to hit that thing super effective. So we are going to Terra here. We're at +1 special defense, remember. Terra Ghost on the CC. Let's see what they click. Did they predict us Terraing and just go for the special move? Let's see. They just Psy Noise. Okay, this is of course going to be boosted by the terrain, but we're +1 for death. And it takes us out. Okay, Goldango. I need you to clutch up. I need you to clutch up. But we stalled out the Trick Room. You know, Blissey did its job. It stalled out the Trick Room. And this thing is probably running Heat Wave as well, I want to say. But there we go. The Twisted Dimensions return to normal. And Gholdengo comes into the field. But, yeah, dude, Blissey didn't really get a lot done in this battle, I'll be honest. Blissey didn't really get a lot done, it just scouted. I didn't know this thing would be physical at all. I didn't know. I know this thing does run Heat Wave, though, but we are faster, we should live one. And 2 Shadow Balls is absolutely enough to KO this thing. But very scary matchup. Absolutely a very scary matchup. But that is just going to be about it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy the offensive Blissey video, please remember to leave a like and let me know your thoughts down below, along with anything else you'd like to see on the channel. I'm doing the outro early because I know this battle is pretty much won with Gholdengo. Unless this thing like agility ups and then Heat Waves, but it shouldn't on a Trick Room team. And Shadow Ball might actually KO it. Yeah, there we go. Gholdengo clutching up where Blissey couldn't. But we got unlucky with the Blissey. I didn't know this thing ran physical like coverage. I guess it makes sense though, because it is walled by Bliss. But guys, that is just about it for this video. If you did enjoy, please remember to leave a like and let me know your thoughts below, along with any other mons you'd like me to use. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace.